Back at Minute Maid Park, the Shriners Children's College Classic. It's day 2 in game 2. The Baylor Bears and the Tennessee Volunteers. 275 hitter, reached base in 12 straight games. He'll wave and miss, and we're underway. Hard to imagine a guy transferring, and in his first opportunity of the year, faces his former team in Georgia Southern, and he hits Pineda to begin this game. Off and rolling, no chance to get Pineda. His third stolen base of the year. Long pause and another payoff. It's outside. How about that sequence? Richardson.
So one of better left-handed swings you'll see.
Runners going, no chance to offer a throw to either base. So Pineda gets his second stolen base of the inning. Trey Richardson follows to second. Big pitch to Nevin. Chopper up the middle. Near the bag at second. Ortega's throw will pull Lipsius from the base. Nevin is safe, and the Bears are on the board. And an infield single has produced a run. And Nevin running. They're going to throw through. And the throw from Russell is late. 4 stolen bases now in the inning for Baylor. That one's down the line and left. In there for a base hit, and it's going to chase home a pair. And Valdez, after a wide turn at first, will scramble back to the bag. A 2-run single, and Baylor has a 3-run inning.
A huge swing of the bat by Valdez, and you saw the backdoor breaking ball from Dolander on the previous pitch, and he tried to go right back to it. That time Valdez stayed back and did only what he could do with that pitch is drive it to left field. Boy, executes that really well and picks up huge 2 RBI, and if your pitchers can't hold runners.
And there he goes. Could this be the 5th stolen base of the inning? It is. The throw from Russell nearly hit Dolander. A long pause before the 2-2. Valdez is going to try and take third. That's 6 stolen bases in the inning. He's looking for another out. Should get one here. This is very shallow left field. Scott comes charging in. I don't think Valdez is going to be able to tag. He's going to try it. The throw to the plate is late. How about that shallow left field sac fly by Wesner? And the Bears have cashed in 4 runs on 2 hits in the first.
Well, great job by Mike Taylor, the Baylor third base coach.
Marucci has teamed up with Shriners Children's to provide fans with a fully customized official College Classic souvenir bat. Visit collegeclassic.org today to make a donation and receive your free Marucci baseball bat.
Start to get the preseason going.
Full stroke to center by Dickey. Back is McKenzie. He can't get there. It's going to go all the way to the fence. And down 4 runs early. No need for Dickey to risk being thrown out at third. That one is hit down the line and left. It's fair. Into the corner. Ortega's going to have a double, chasing home Dickey. Back-to-back doubles. And the Volunteers are on the board in the bottom of the first.
Not a bad delivery from Jake Jackson. It's a slider down in the zone. Ortega just goes down and gets it. That ball just kind of hung up a little bit on the inside, but down in the zone, and he goes down and strokes the double. And just like that, back-to-back doubles, Tennessee on the board. And you can't pitch to situations. You've got to just make your pitch.
Peck just pokes one to the right. Ortega will be held at third, and Nevin's going to play that one back in with a strong throw to the plate. But here come the Volunteers. 3 straight hits to begin the bottom of the first inning.
Having one of those innings.
Gilbert will smoke one into center. That's down for a base hit. 4 straight hits and a couple of runs. And Beck is going to go to third, and Gilbert follows to second. Felt like there were a couple of free bases in that sequence, the way the Bears played that back in. But Gilbert has made it a 4-2 game. 17 runs batted in for Drew Gilbert.
Yeah, there's no play at third base here after Gilbert strokes that line drive to center field. There's no play at third base with Jordan Beck rounding. Easily makes it. That throw really should have gone into second to try to keep Gilbert at first. The approach.
Ball's drilled to center. Yep. McKenzie should have a play. This will produce a run. Beck will tag and score. Gilbert will advance to third. And the Volunteers have answered that 4-run top of the first with 3 of their own. Sure, any of the pitches he was rung up on were actual strikes. Play made by Richardson with a backhand. And a good effort will keep the Volunteers from adding. Well, I beg your pardon. Gilbert will score, so it's a 4-run frame. Richardson made a nice effort to keep that from getting up the middle, but Lipsius will take the RBI.
Tough first inning. He's come back here and retired the first 2 hitters. Of course, gives up the walk to Pineda, but comes up slightly, then you spin and throw.
Pineda runs here. Picked a breaking ball, so that is the 7th stolen base for Baylor and the 3rd for Pineda in the game.
Pickett.
Richardson will wave and miss. Chase the slider to end the inning. So the Bears get a base runner, but they do not score.
He's been counting on Vitello, so it's tough when you come to a team that's just loaded like this, but certainly a lot of experience. Brand. Hey, we've been there, done that, boys.
Dickey will send one fair into the right field corner. It's going to hit that short fence and kick out to Nevin. Lawson will hold a third. Another double. The throw gets away. Here comes Lawson home to score. At one point, down 4 runs. Tennessee now has the lead. What happened on the relay throw that came so wild in the direction of the plate when the runners had stopped?
Yeah, total miscommunication between Kyle Nevin throwing the ball in and Chase Wessner at first base. Wessner looked like could have cut the ball off and instead let it go through, and I think it just took Baylor catcher Cayley by surprise. But, well struck there off the bat of Jared Dickey. Clean double down the line. Wessner not able to get to it. And here comes the throw from Kyle Nevin, and just a miscommunication between catcher and first baseman.
It was an easy read and no chance whatsoever for a play at the plate.
Exactly right, and you've talked about it, Brett. You're an SEC guy. You know, you talk about the eyeballs that are on an SEC baseball program, and certainly Tennessee is getting a lot more attention with the success that Vitello and the Vols have had here these past couple of seasons.
The batter. Back unloads right center. McKenzie turning and running. Will he have enough room? Wow. Couple of strides in front of the bullpen. He'll track it down. Wiped away. And that's just trying to build and continue to get this program even better. That ball's whipped to right by Gilbert. Having a guy like Gilbert in the middle of their lineup does not hurt.
Sure doesn't.
LSU and Texas will be the finale tonight. And we might have a record crowd here at Minute Maid. So it'll be a great opportunity to showcase college baseball across the country on AT&T Sportsnet on the MLB Network. Good catcher for the Baylor Bears last year. That one's ripped to left. Evan Russell hits one high off the bricks. A little bit of a traffic jam. Gilbert will score. Lipsius right behind him. They'll both score. A ringing 2-run double from Evan Russell. He just missed a homer. It's now a 7-4. Bears lead 7 unanswered runs by Tennessee.
You're right. Evan Russell puts a blast into this one, and you can see high off the facade there, right above the Baylor bullpen. Well, by the time Jared McKenzie, the center fielder, corralled it.
It's almost never ending, especially once they get guys on base. Scott lifts one to left. Does he have enough? Towards the Crawford boxes. Goodbye. Christian Scott pumping his fist after his 3rd home run of the season. And the Tennessee Volunteers have scored 9 unanswered runs.
Oh, just a really impressive swing by Christian Scott. He stayed back on that delivery that was like a backdoor slider is what Jackson was trying to throw, and it came back over the fat part of the plate.
Pineda shoots one out to left center field. This ball's starting to carry. It's down. It's going to take a bounce up off the bullpen. Pineda's been on base all 3 times. That's his first hit. In the summer, you're going to go to the Cape, the Northwoods League. Where else can you play? Pineda is going to be out at third base. He tried to get his 4th stolen base in the game.
Amazing people and do cool things like this. If you told me when I was 8 years old that I'd be doing this, I would have believed you. You're lying. There's no way. So it's cool to be here and to speak about Shriners, and, you know, it can seem hard, but I just want people to know that even if it seems like a bad situation, something good always comes out of it.
Ortega shoots one into the right field corner. Dickey is going to score, and Tennessee reaches 10 runs. Ortega's second RBI of the game. That's 10 unanswered for the Volunteers. Single by Dickey, and then the double from Ortega. Here comes the payoff. Wave and a miss. Lipscomb down on strikes. The inning ends, and the Volunteers strand a pair of runners. The humidity, it hasn't affected that handlebar. There's a ball shot into right center field off the bat of Cardoso Oquendo. His first hit in 3 at-bats gives the Bears a base runner with 1 gone. This happened quickly. Runner going. Here's the 3-2, and that is ball 4. So Connell might be running out of gas, so to speak. He's only at 44.
Hard breaking ball.
Pineda will wave and miss. How about the 4 innings of work today by Connell? Lipsius has driven in a run with a ground out. He's walked and scored. He's singled. Going to beat the shift here past the speedy Richardson. In a 2-hit game for Lipsius. And that'll make him feel a little bit better after he was rung up on some pitches yesterday that would leave me talking to myself.
It commands the zone pretty well.
Ground ball to short. Can this be 2? In time at first for the double play.
Slightly athletic, right?
Trey Richardson singles to center. Walked and scored earlier, but he's on to begin this 8th inning. You need one guy who can do a bat flip for every team.
Could find themselves back in the College World Series this year.
That's up the middle and past Lawson. He couldn't come up with it. Valdez, who knocked in a couple of runs with a single way back in the first, collects his second hit. And Connell now trying to get through 5 innings.
About this game.
Runners go, and that one's lined to the right for a base hit. McKenzie's going to score. The throw to third is late. And Westner singles at a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Baylor gets their first run since the first inning. Here's the 1-2. Chop it to third. Lipscomb gets the big bounce. That's a strong and accurate throw across the diamond. That pitch was at 102. And the ground out ends the 8th. Try and close this one out. This one's in the air towards that left field corner. This is Stevenson, loses his hat, catches the baseball. Tennessee down 4 runs, Pat, right out of the gate. Come back to win it 10-5. Yeah.